Today I'm back in my little goat willow that's pretty much dormant here at the end of last year. If you can remember from the last video in this tree, I pruned the main structure in the summer, kind of hoping it would bounce back, but it didn't. And that long sacrifice branch just shot off, which is fine, it helped, but I don't really trust it now. I have a bit of fear that it might become too dominant and take off. This is a willow, and while it may not be as fussy as the weeping kind, I just don't fully trust it. I'm going to remove the sacrifice branch and make sure all the energy goes into the main tree. It's in a tiny pot, so really how much thickness does that sacrifice actually create? It's probably done all it can, so I think it's just best to get rid of it now. And then I just tied up the rest, and that should be good to go for the year. And look at this, I can't remember their name, but these insects like plant their eggs on the soil and they kind of burst out and fly away. It's kind of gross, but it's funny to see them poking out like that. Anyway, it's now spring and the buds are swelling, so I'm going to repot it. I didn't do it last year, so should be about ready now. Seems tight in there, but it came out easy enough. I just did the usual thing of raking it out, although there was some big stones in the bottom of the pot, which I'm untangling here and putting back in. I guess they do help with drainage, but it's more for the weight, as this pot is very small and light, and so is the soil, so it's not really heavy, so a little bit of extra weight at the bottom can help. Stops it blowing away. This root ball isn't too bad. You'll see I can untangle it pretty easily. It's a nice spread, it's just a bit too long. You can see here it's decent, it just needs shortened back. You can kind of see the sacrifice branch did help a little. It does look a little thicker at the base. But really, all I did here was just flat cut it. So it just made shorter, and that was about it. So not a lot of work needed. This would really benefit from a larger pot, but as always there's no space for that, which is annoying, but it means it's going back into this little pot for now. So a very straightforward repot, but that's all you gotta do sometimes. It's looking fine here in April, although maybe that lower branch is dead. I have noticed some of the branches do die back on this quite easily, especially at the tips, so I guess that's the willowness of it, which is quite annoying. But we'll see what happens over the long term. But I think this may be like the weeping type where it's just really difficult to develop into something great. In June you can see the shoots are starting to develop near the base. And since I already removed that sacrifice branch from down there, I don't really want the replacement. So I'll just get rid of them. And apparently I ignored that dead branch. Okay, I guess I just needed an extra second to decide if it was actually dead or not. And then for the rest of summer it kind of grew okay. It does push some new growth, but nothing crazy. It's done a lot better in the past, but it's still growing, so that's progress. Seems happy enough, and I'll take that. And here it is now, so nothing amazing this year, but it's taking steps forward. Thanks for watching, see you next time.